Goodwill is the monarch of this house. Men enter unacquainted, exchange greetings, shake hands, and depart friends. Cordiality exists amongst all. That's the first stanza of one of the most prolific and profound poems ever written for the betterment of men and mankind. The House of Alpha. I'll try to be as brief as I can in telling you the story of how Elliot and I met and the collection of events that brought us together and similarities. As he mentioned, my wife is from Ethiopia, so too is his wife. We were in Northern Virginia one day, eating at an Ethiopian restaurant, and he heard me talking. And he told his wife, this guy is an American guy. So he came over, he offered me a drink. I don't drink beer, so I declined, and I said, I'll take some water. That one encounter changed not only my life, but I know the friendship, the brotherhood, and the love that we've had since that time. We left out, and I'll give it to my wife for recognizing things on Elliot's YouTube page. So I know many of you know that Elliot is a prolific poster. And a profound educator in his postings. So my wife decided to peruse his YouTube page one day and saw the extension of his name, and I think it had 06 or something relative to the fraternity. Now those that know me and those that don't know, I love Alpha. There's not a whole lot that I wouldn't do for Alpha, because it's deep in my heart. And my wife constantly hears me and things around the house. She probably knows just as much about Alpha as I do. So when she recognized it, she said, here's some information here on him. Is he your Alpha brother? So I read it, and I gave him a call. And we started talking about it, and we found out that we were Sands. April 22nd, 1992, Delta Tau Chapter, November 22nd, 1952 founding. I pledged. And when we started talking about some of the similarities, we were Sands. We both went to Ethiopia and married Ethiopian women. We both love fatherhood and a whole host of other things. And that just continued to perpetuate and build a relationship years ago that to this day continues. When Elliot called my wife and I and said, you know, I would like for you and your wife to be the godfather and godmother to our daughter, I really truly didn't know how to accept it, because I told my wife, I said, this is profound. I said, I met him a few years ago. He came to my baptism, and to have someone bestow that honor upon you, there are no words that you can speak to describe. So it meant a lot to me. So I know that I only was supposed to have 3 minutes, and I will keep it short. And I will say, thank you for the times. Thank you for the brotherhood. Thank you for the friendship. Thank you for the family, and thank you for the love. The relationship that you and I have, I tell everyone, he's a brother from another mother. And he will always be, because he's welcomed me into his home, into his family, and as did I. And we can sit back like brothers from another mother, and we can argue, and we can joke, and we can get down. And then when it's all said and done, we can love. So like any event as monumental as this, I want to say welcome to the class of 50. Because that means a lot. And I realize that at the Masters, they give you green jackets, and at the Super Bowl, they steal our gold. But it's nothing like the black and gold. So Elliot, come up and get your Super Bowl.